put on my hair.
Alright, what's going on, guys? This is the photo shoot before quarantine shutdown. Dun dun dun.
Hi.
This is the homegirl Valerie. We decided to finally get outside and do some photo shoots. Yeah, besides the upcoming pandemic, it's so beautiful out.
Yep.
So yeah, we're just hanging out. Oh my god, that's a door on my leg. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
So we're hanging out. It's super windy, which could be kind of cool. I don't mind the wind effect. And just gonna shoot on this baseball field. I think that actually sounds really fun, personally. Also gonna be doing an Ektar review. Oh yeah, I should mention that. So gonna be shooting with Ektar 100 film today, which it's also expired. So super bonus. How does that make you feel? The film I'm shooting with is over 20 years old.
I hope it looks good. Yes, I don't know anything about cameras, so ask me about that. I just wanted to look good.
Alright, well, we got that covered. Oh, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another BTS video. And just for context, this was shot I think like a week and a half ago, so this is before like crazy quarantine lockdowns and all that stuff, so you can kind of see some of my commentary before that. But I don't want to really talk about that stuff too much because that's all we hear about everywhere you look these days. Oh, hope you're hanging in there, you know. Hope you're not fapping like 3 times a day, playing games all day, maybe doing something productive like me. Or actually just doing something productive. This video takes place right after, literally the same day as the last BTS video I posted with Krista at the church. This was just later in the day. It rained and then became nicer, so me and Valerie, we had canceled the shoot and then uncanceled the shoot. You know, it be like that sometimes. But there's a really fun story I need to share with you real quick before we get into this video. Right after that film shoot I did with Krista, I said, you know what? I'm gonna go drop this film off because I can get it the next day. My camera store can envelop film in 24 hours, so I went, dropped it off. But while I was there, my #1 film slinging, crack dealing mans, I don't think you guys know him on this channel. His name's Marvin, and I love to mess with Marvin every time I go into the film store. He's my dude. Like, whenever I go in, if he doesn't sell me my drugs, aka my film, if he doesn't sell me my film, whenever I go in there, it just doesn't hit right. It hits different. Yo, man, you got that speed?
Probably do that. You probably like people wouldn't know that. But you had nibbles on it.
Oh, that's the stuff, man. I go to district camera. Marvin's there. Boom. I know it's already going to be lit. So then we're checking out. We check out. I give him my film. You know, I'm about to leave. Then he goes, hey, Bruce, you know, I have this box of expired film that some dead guy left us. And so I said, word? And I said, let me see it. So he pulls out this box from behind the counter. It's like a random shoebox. And there's just rolls of weird film that's like 20 plus years old, but it's all perfectly sealed. And so within that box, there was some Ektar, which is what we're going to shoot here. There was some Fujifilm. There was some Kodak. There's some stuff that you can't even process anymore. But I didn't get that. There's some 120 film, and I don't really shoot 120 either. But the thing is that I've always been a stan of expired film. A lot of people don't believe in expired film, but yo, it is so good, especially if it's well preserved. So apparently when you die, all of your camera stuff goes to a camera store. So if you don't know what you're doing, maybe leave that somewhere in your will. You look like a chola. I like it. It's cool.
Right? I knew you were going to say that. Honestly, when I saw it,
the cholita.
I was like, I look like a Mexican from LA. Because that's exactly how they used to dress.
Hola, amigos. All right, here I am to narrate some Ektar opening, some classic film porn for you aficionados. And this film is from '94, meaning that it's 26 years old. That is insane to find a perfectly sealed roll of film. Literally, I'm showing you the temper seal on the side of the roll of film. Boom. Oh, just opened it up right there. I know you felt that too. That was this was really exciting for me because this just felt so rare. My only regret was not buying the other sealed in the packaging Ektar. So note to myself and you. But right here, I almost broke my camera. You see my thumb? It like jammed in there. I almost broke my camera. Luckily, I looked at it and I figured that I could just like slide the shutter right back in. So save the day, save the shoot. Oh, there we go, and here we are, loading the film. He pulls it across, pushes it down, shuts the latch. Oh, turns it on, and the film rolls across. Dun, dun, dun. We're out in a park where there's absolutely no one out because of Corona. Dun, dun, dun. Wait, can we get on the field?
Yeah, we can. I'm pretty sure we can.
So we're gonna try shooting at a baseball field. I think it'd be really cool. Get some high school vibes. Get on the field. Might have to jump this fence. But it'd be cool.
What does it say?
Oh wait, no. It says keep off. That means that we should definitely go on. All right, fam, here we are. First look. We shot 3 looks this day, and so I'm just gonna kind of talk about it. And so this look, I'm gonna be completely honest, I really wasn't feeling it, but the thing is that you always do the worst look first, and I love you, Valery. You killed the other 2 looks, but this look, I was like, But we still rocked it and still got some epic photos because at the end of the day, it's to shoot the film and just to have a good time and hang out with the homies. I've never had good luck with any sort of bleachers ever before in my past photography shoots, so I don't know what I was thinking I was gonna have good luck again. So the funniest part about this moment isn't even about photos, it's about the fact that she was wearing nipple covers, like right here, but the nipple covers were like larger than her actual nipples, so it made it look like she had like super fat areolas as opposed to just her nipples coming through. And it was just so funny because she wasn't sure what to do, and personally, I'm all for like some tasteful nipple. And, you know, since me and her are homies, like it's different. I can like be honest with her. With other models, I might kind of beat around the bush, and you should too about it. And so at the end of the day, I was just like, Valery, just take it off. It'd be easier to Photoshop your tiny nipple out than to Photoshop your giant fake looking areolas. And then the only thing I want to mention is that I tried doing a multiple exposure, which I'm going to show you in a second. Let's do something different here. Instead of me just showing you the photos on the screen, how about I take you to my art gallery and I'm going to show you the photos there myself. However, I kind of feel like I look like a bum, so let me get changed before I take you to the art gallery. Hey guys, welcome to my art gallery. I'm glad you could make it. Figured I'd clean up a little bit so I could show you some of these master works. What? Sorry, my employees work for me. What? Who's here? Tyler Shields is here? And Jessica Kobasi? And Joe Greer? Yeah, I know they want to see my masterpieces, but I gotta show my YouTube subs and all my fans on YouTube these pieces. Well, look, just tell them to just wait in the lobby. I'm sure they know who I am. I'm sure they watch all my videos. If any of you guys are fans of them, I'm sure you'll like my video. Yeah, I know. I'll tell them that as well. Yeah, and I was also told them to remind you guys to like and subscribe. You know, I guess that means a lot on this channel. I don't know. I'm just here to show you some masterpieces. All right, so his first masterpiece off this 26-year-old expired Ektar film. As you can see here, we have Valery just looking to the side. I feel like I said, the outfit, if it was different, it would have had a different effect. But just judging based on the Ektar and how that's looking, the skin tones don't look that bad. There was a little bit more of like a green cast that you'll see later in some of these photos. Only showing you a couple that really comes through with some of these photos. But I was really pleased with this, and I thought that this was one of the better photos from this look. Now, this next photo that you can see, this is one of the prime definitions of like classic expired film look. Super grainy. It could have also been my film scanning. Really strong green cast on this photos. I think it's because they were slightly underexposed. I was shooting at ISO 100 at like the end of the day. To be honest, I wish I just shot this entire roll like a stop or maybe 2 just overexposed with some, using some exposure compensation. I feel like it would have looked a lot better. But yeah, this photo, not really a keeper. All right, this photo though, I thought was really good. The colors looked great and punchy like Ektar film that we know. The pose was pretty all right. Pretty decent photo. It's not really breathtaking, but it really shows what this expired 26-year-old Ektar film is doing. And this one, like super crisp, not really grainy at all. Only really ran into problems when it was underexposed. And then this is the same shot, just kind of pulled out, and of course the wind hit in her face. I thought I'd get a cooler effect, but apparently I just kind of missed the cool wind shot. And then this is just a bad photo that I just wanted to show you, where the film didn't hit right, my scan probably didn't hit right, the pose feels kind of meh. But then also, if you notice, she has a photographer's worst nightmare. Sorry guys, I mean to get in your face, but she has a photographer's worst nightmare, and that is the hairband on the wrist. The classic hairband on the wrist, which just automatically makes this photo. Okay, and here's a really important photo to show you. This is the multiple exposure shot. I did 3 exposures on top of each other, and when you do that, you have to exposure compensate down at like one point. Like, you just gotta exposure compensate down a certain amount, because each time you stack a photo, it's going to make the photo brighter. I honestly thought that the multiple exposure, you'd be able to see her in the photo a lot more. I'm still kind of experimenting with it, still kind of learning with it and how to really kind of get the most out of that creative vision. Okay, second look. Voila.
Show my
Valery's really worried about her nipple showing.
Yeah.
It's I'm on photo.
I don't want YouTube. Is that gonna go to YouTube?
Yeah, this is for YouTube.
I don't want anyone on YouTube to see my nipples.
What do you mean? They'll probably follow you if they see some nips.
Hell no. I don't need that.
Yeah, man, it's probably not a good idea.
No.
It's alright, I'll Photoshop them out. Don't worry. Alright guys, here we are with the second look, my favorite look of this entire shoot. I honestly knew using the scoreboard for the backdrop would be super epic just because she had this Americana look with the tee and then the faded jeans and then like the streetwear shoes. I just knew that this was gonna slap. The thing that's really funny about this is if you look at this scoreboard, there's a dude holding a baseball bat, and I guess that's the guy whose name's on the scoreboard, but his face is looking directly at you, like his eyes are looking directly at you. So I was purposely trying to crop him out of some of the frames because it felt super distracting to have his face looking at you with the model's face looking at you too. So you'll see that when you see the final photos. And then, you know, I did mess up a few shots because after doing multiple exposure, I left the settings there. So some of these shots, like the first shots, were underexposed. Something I think that needs to be counted here is the amount of poses I hit trying to get some of these angles. So let's go ahead and get a quick little pose counter here.
Can I see that? Like some of them?
I'm shooting on film.
Oh, so there's no way.
No. No, Valery. I'm all film. I'm pure hipster now. So what are you gonna do for 2 weeks of quarantine?
For 2 weeks, pretty much just stay home, of course, and maybe do the stuff that I never do because I don't have time, like working out, do homework. Well, I do homework every time, but
yeah, right. No, I ain't doing homework for 2 weeks.
I do homework.
I'm gonna play video games and smoke weed, motherfuckers. Just kidding. I'm editing YouTube videos. Productive. All right, boom. Second look.
There. But I need a mirror door.
What do you mean? You're using that right there? Can't you see?
I don't know how it looks. Honestly, I can see myself.
That looks cool. This is a cool look. It's like a fashion blogger's look.
I like it. Yeah, I did this.
Oh.
I just hope it looks good in pictures because honestly, if it doesn't, I'm gonna be so pissed.
I'm gonna be pissed too. We're gonna have bad pictures and bad expired film photos.
Honestly,
oh, that looks so sick. That's a whole vibe right there.
what's up, guys?
Howdy doody.
Oh my god. We had a lot actually.
Alright, so unfortunately, we
fucked up.
Yeah, I fucked up. I tried doing multiple exposure, doing one in each slot right there, and I didn't set the multiple exposure program, and I just underexposed it all, so hooray. Luckily, we got a bunch of awesome other stuff. So guys, that's it. That's the end of the photography quarantine vlogs. We're all gonna go into hiding for 2 weeks, so everyone stay safe out there. Enjoy the photos.
Yep. Thank you guys for watching us. Follow me on Instagram.
At where?
Oh no, you tell it.
At the Bruce Allen.
No.